Hey YouTubers, it's your buddy Platt. Today I'm drinking a unique German beer. I'm drinking the Schlenkerla Rauchbier Urbock. The name kind of gives you a little clue about the beer. A Rauchbier is a German smoked beer. They smoke the malted barley over beechwood. Beechwood, that sounds familiar. But anyway, gives it a just unique smoky taste. And the term Urbock tells you it's a bock-style beer, which means it's a darker lager with an elevated ABV. This one comes out to around 6.5 ABV. And they've been producing this style in Germany since the 1500s. So let's give her a try. Alrighty. We got nice, thick, khaki head, dark brown color, plenty of bubbles working. Let's hit the nose. Ooh, very distinct smoked notes to it. Kind of reminds me a little of a cookout kind of smell. You get cooking out from the wood. Let's give her a try. Wow, that is smoke definitely comes out. I almost get, as weird as this sound, I almost get a little kind of a bacon, that real crisp cooked bacon, a little char you get on the end of a piece of bacon. On the taste, you get plenty of the malt sweetness. Let me give her another try. Yeah, definitely. You get a lot of the dark malt sweetness, but it's almost like you put a little liquid smoke. Think about it in that sense, like a really nice malty bock with a little bit of liquid smoke in there. Obviously, between the smoke and the maltiness, you're not going to get a lot of hops in that, but no way is it over the top sweet. Nice body to it. Again, it's a lager style beer. It's going to go down easy. Kind of has me almost salivating. I'm kind of like, man, I would love a burger or some bacon right now. It's funny how that does that to you. But that's a really nice, unique beer. Man, I gotta say, I'm impressed. It's definitely something you should try. If this is indicative of the Rauch beers, then I'm definitely going to try a few more of these. Probably would go great with a kind of springtime cookout. Oh, that is nice. I tell you who would appreciate this is who I want to talk about today. The legend Andre the Giant. If you're in my age group and you grew up watching wrestling as a kid, you remember Andre the Giant. He was a legend in the wrestling business, but he's also a legend of drinking. Probably a lot of you have seen on Facebook different memes about him and his drinking escapades, but if you hadn't, let me kind of recap for you. The man was a large man, 7'4", 500 pounds they claim, and so had a definite large appetite. Himself once claiming that he drank 119 beers in one setting. Another story about him is that in his later years of wrestling, he needed a back surgery, and the anesthesiologist was trying to figure out how much she was going to need to sedate him, and they kind of wanted to find out his alcohol tolerance. And I guess the story was that he basically needed a liter of vodka just to kind of get a buzz almost going, kind of get his night started up. Which is just, that in itself is amazing to me. Probably the best story I heard is several of his fellow wrestlers claim that there was a night in which he consumed 156 16-ounce beers. Now just let that number soak in. If it's a little big for you, I'll give you a couple of ways to compare it. 156 16-ounce beers is the equivalent to one keg and a 30-pack. Or 62 Colt 45 40 ounces. or comparable to 32 bottles of champagne at one sitting. That is just, even if it's half true, think about it in that sense, even if it's just half true, and that he drank 31 Colt 45 40 ounces or whatever, that would still be unbelievable. And there's a lot of other stories out there. If you ever see a picture on the internet of him holding a little 12-ounce beer in his big hands, it's amazing. But I thought I'd share that little story to you. I'd read it the other day. And I want to kind of do, and get maybe a little feedback from you, start talking about some of the legendary drinkers out there, celebrities, of course. I'm sure all you out there are big drinkers yourself. But if you have any stories or anybody that I'm missing, please leave in the comments section below. And I got a couple more people I've done research on, and maybe do a little series on the great drinkers in history. Well, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe down below. Also, feel free to leave a comment, or you can always contact me on the Twitter page. Well, until next time, bottoms up.